Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share.
An angry Donald Trump told the judge presiding over his New York civil fraud trial Thursday that the case is a fraud on me, while lawyers from the state attorney general's office painted the former president as a remorseless fraudster who intentionally lied about his net worth in a successful scheme to line his pockets with even more money. Trump spoke on the final day of his trial. State Judge Arthur Engoron said immediately after closing arguments that he hopes to issue a ruling by the end of the month. "It's up to me now, and will do my best to have a final decision by January 31st, Engoron said after hours of closing statements in a case that could cost Trump up to $370 million and permanently ban him from the New York real estate industry where he made his name. Engoron didn't indicate how he would rule, but he voiced some skepticism about the level of involvement of Trump's sons Eric Trump and Donald Trump Jr. in the alleged scheme. Both are co-defendants, along with the Trump Organization. The trial started October 2nd, and testimony wrapped up in mid-December. Engoron will decide the case, because it is a bench trial with no jury. Trump wound up directly addressing the judge Thursday after his attorney Chris Kise asked whether he could speak for 2 to 3 minutes during closing arguments. "No one is more affected in the case than Trump," Kise told Engoron. Engoron had rejected a similar request in an email Wednesday after Kise and Trump didn't agree to refrain from personal attacks in Trump's proposed closing statement. Engoron told Trump on Thursday after his lawyers had finished their summations that he could speak for up to 5 minutes but that he had to focus on the facts of the case. Trump immediately started talking without agreeing. "We have a situation where I'm an innocent man," Trump told Engoron. "They should pay me for what I've gone through. This is not consumer fraud," he added. "This is no fraud. It is a fraud on me." Despite Engoron's warning, Trump rapped in some insults against him and New York Attorney General Letitia James. "I know this is boring to you. I know you have your own agenda," Trump angrily told Engoron at one point as he spoke while seated at the defense table. He suggested James hates him and doesn't want me to get elected, and he called the case a persecution, leading Engoron to warn Kise to please control your client. James, who was in court, told reporters afterward that the case has never been about politics. "This case is about the facts and the law, and Mr. Donald Trump violated the law," she said. Kevin Wallace of the AG's office said in his closing statement that Trump's financial statements were false every year from 2011 to 2021 by over $1 billion. Wallace said that what the trial is all about is what did the defendants know and when did they know it? Were they acting with intent when they manipulated their annual financial statements as part of a conspiracy? Did they know it? And the answer is yes, Wallace said. Another lawyer from the AG's office, Andrew Ammer, pointed to several examples of what he described as intentional fraud, including Trump's valuing his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida as a private residence despite an agreement that it could be used only as a social club. Trump also claimed his Trump Tower triplex apartment was 3 times its size and estimated value, and Trump Organization Chief Financial Officer Alan Weisselberg signed off on a financial statement that continued to value the apartment at over $300 million even after he had been alerted that it was 10,000 square feet instead of 30,000. "That screams of an intent to defraud," Ammer said. The AG's office contends that Trump and his company used inflated statements to land bank loans and insurance policies at rates they wouldn't otherwise have been entitled to. Trump, Ammer said, was the one responsible for the preparation of the documents, and the buck stops with him. Trump wasn't present for closing arguments from the AG's office. He held a news conference simultaneously at his nearby 40 Wall Street property, one of the key buildings in the case. He told reporters there that James is a political hack and that we've proven the case so conclusively. Engoron's verdict could dramatically affect Trump's business. The case is just one of several legal issues surrounding the former president, who is seeking another term in the White House. Trump faces the prospect of up to 4 criminal trials this year and a multi-million-dollar damages trial related to writer E. Jean Carroll's defamation suit. Addressing reporters on his way into the courtroom, Trump denied any wrongdoing and said the case was election interference at the highest level.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like,